Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do some Bantu knots, but I'm not going to do the entire head. I'm just going to do them on the side. I let Aaliyah pick my hairstyle and she said to just put them on the side, and we're going to do the rest of it in just like a regular wash and go. So I'm going to use my gel, I have my rubber bands. We're going to use some edge control just to kind of slick it down, water, and that's it, you know, and we just going to pray that it comes out looking right. So I don't have the best luck with Bantu knots. That's why I'm kind of worried. The last time I did them, they came out okay, but I don't know, they just don't look right. I never know if you're supposed to wrap them so that the bun is kind of flat, or if you're supposed to make them stick out, or maybe you could just do whatever you want to do, you know. And that's that. I think I want to do the wash and go portion first because I feel like that's going to take the longest. So I want to get that out of the way. Plus, that's going to take the most time to dry. The Bantu knots, they're going to stay wrapped up, so I don't really have to worry about that. You know, I like to start in the back right section of my hair. That's another thing too. Don't always think that your hair needs to be cut right away just because you have a tangle on the bottom. For people who have really tight curls, it's hard to put a straight brush through something that's coiled. So keep that in mind. It does not always mean that your ends are damaged. It's just that you're trying to brush through something that is curled. You know what I mean? And it's a tight curl at that. So the brush, you know, might need a few strokes before it can get all the way through. Leave in, focus on the ends, but you also want to bring it up the strands of your hair. And I take, you know, like little sections. You can take a little bit bigger, it just really depends. But for my hair, I find that the smaller my section, the better the curls come out. And again, my hair is just naturally curly. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of the overall definition, in terms of how your roots are going to lay, in terms of the puffiness, things like that. For me, when I take bigger sections, it don't look right. For whatever reason, it just does not look right. But when I take smaller sections, it comes out more defined and the roots are more tamed. So that's what I like to see. I like to see, you know, a more tamed root. So I remember before I used to be a person that preferred definition over volume. I'm not going to say that I'm now team volume. I'm both. I want it all. I want the definition, but I also want the volume. But volume comes with growth. You know, the longer your hair gets, the bigger it gets. And for most curly hair girls, our hair grows out. It doesn't grow down for the most part. So that's where that volume comes from. You could also stretch your hair. You know, you could band it, and then you'll get that volume. You could separate the curls more. You see like how these are like this? I can separate them even thinner. Like once they're starting to dry, I could separate them even thinner, and it will give me more of a voluminous look. But the problem with that is that, for me, it's not going to last that long. I already know. It's not going to last that long. The way that I like it to last. Like, it won't look neat. I like a neat wash and go. Ice cream truck, it's spring time. What it is about this side, but it always just hangs so like not straight, but straight. I don't know, like straight curly. I don't even think that's a thing. And it's not heat damage, so don't come for me. There's no heat damage in my hair because I don't use heat, period, like at all. I have not had heat in my hair since 2017, and even then I chopped all that off. So it's just the way this side of my hair does. But I mean, when it dries, it, you know, it does what it's supposed to do. But you see the difference in these two sides? And by all means, is this side dry at all? It's not. It's still wet. Very much wet. But it just doesn't, I don't know. Maybe it's just the length. Maybe because it's growing. I know gravity pulls down. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I know that, you know, a lot of us curlies have different textures in our hair. Different curl patterns in our hair. Like, I have yet to meet a natural chick that has all one texture, one curl pattern. Just, yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna say it don't exist, but I ain't seen it. And that's another thing that makes it hard to shop for products, because when you have different curl patterns in your hair and you have different textures, you got to try to find something that works well with all of them. So that's another point that you need to pay attention to when you're buying your products, is make sure that it says things like works for all curl types, all hair types, things like that. If it's like focused or dedicated to one hair type and you're not that hair type, my good sis, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to do what it's supposed to do. Make sure you're putting quality stuff in your hair. Quality. It's not about the price. It's not, because you have some products that cost $20 for a leave-in and it's trash. And then you have something that costs $3 from the drugstore and it's bomb. So it's about quality. Read the ingredients. Pay attention to what you're putting in your hair. People complain, my hair doesn't grow, my hair doesn't do this, my hair doesn't do that, but you're not taking care of it properly. Also, a lot has to do with what you're putting in your body. If you don't drink water, that's the main, like that's literally the main, ingredient. It not only helps your skin, but guess what? It helps your hair. And how do y'all not know that? Like, I drink a ton of water. All I drink is water and wine. I drink water all day, and I drink wine for the majority of the night. I mean, unless it's the weekend, and then, we do a little afternoon, what you would call it. You know what I'm saying? You need to be drinking that water. Water can definitely hydrate your hair from the inside. You don't always have to sit here and take pills, take all these hair pills. I'm not knocking the hair pills. I'm just saying, try to stay as natural as possible. And what's more natural than water? I'm not talking about sparkling water. I'm not talking about flavored water. I'm talking about water. Regular H2O. I don't care where you get it. From the tap, from Poland Spring, from Fiji. I don't care where you get the water from. Water. That's what you need. Look how long she's getting. She's giving me length. Oh, sorry. Listen, if you don't get hype over your hair, then I don't know what to tell you, sis. I really don't. Hair is just like a plant. You got to sing to it, talk to it, everything. And we do it all the time. All the time. You should get excited over the progress that your hair is making, especially if you're doing all the work. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all that hard work. Look at that. That's crazy. But anyway. Shrinkage is what? Health. I hope y'all know that. I say that all the time, so you should know it. If your hair is shrinking up, do not be pissed off about it. I used to before I became, educated. That shrinkage is a sign of health. It's because your curls are drawing up. It's completely healthy. It's annoying. Like, don't get it twisted. It's definitely annoying, but it's a sign of health. But that's why a lot of people stretch it. I want a motorcycle so bad. I don't know how to ride, but I want it. Like, I know how to ride a little bit. My father has a motorcycle. Actually, he has 2 motorcycles. But I don't know. He tried to teach me how to ride when I was little. But I used to just ride on the back with him and hold him and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm kind of scared of him. But at the same time, I love him. So, I'm going to give me a bike watch. Y'all gonna be like, damn, she got the bike. Yep, sure did. But I don't want like the like those wide bikes. I don't want those. I want what they call a crotch rocket. That's like the Suzuki's or the what's that other brand? I mean, the Honda's also bomb. But what's that other brand? Ducati. Yes, that's the one. I really want a Ducati. Oh my gosh, okay. We only got one more section and then we got the Bantu. That's okay. I love talking to you guys. I don't know if y'all know that. One day I'm gonna go live, so we can do this live and we can just talk. Cause it's lonely talking to yourself sometimes. But my grandmother used to say it's okay to talk to yourself as long as you don't answer yourself. So I don't know if y'all knew that. A little tidbit for you. And it's weird. Like I was gonna say, I can't wait until the front catches up in terms of length, catches up with the back of my hair. But when I cut my hair, when I did my big chop, I gotta really try to find a picture so I can insert that, so I can show you guys what my hair looked like when I cut it. If you don't notice that the length is changing in terms of where your levels are, it's because you're not retaining the length. It's not because your hair is not growing, because your hair, everybody's hair grows, period. I don't care who you are. Get that out your head. I don't care how badly damaged your hair is. I don't care what you're doing, who you are, where you at, what you got going on. Your hair is growing every single month. All right? Understand that. An inch, inch and a half every single month. Some people, they're blessed. We got 2 inches a month. The problem is you're not retaining your length. So therefore, it looks like your hair, actually, no, your hair is staying at the same length. If my hair grows to here, but my ends are full of crap, and I got to keep cutting them off, or they keep breaking off on their own, it's always going to stay here. My level is always going to stay here, right? Your hair grows out of your head. Your hair doesn't grow from the bottom. The bottom is just the oldest part of your hair, so that's why you have to take care of it at. That's why you have to baby it, moisturize it, all that good stuff. Y'all already know. But this, my sis, is where your hair grows from, right? From your follicles, out of your scalp. That's it. So make sure that scalp is right. Make sure that scalp is clean. Make sure that scalp is moisturized. Make sure that scalp is healthy. Your hair is going to grow. And you're going to retain the length because why? We're going to do our trims. We're going to do, the moisture on a regular basis. We're going to deep condition. We're going to do all of that good stuff so that we can what? Retain length. And then you will notice it's getting longer and longer and longer. And then you're going to be like, ew. Okay? That's what it is. It's not that your hair is not growing. It's just that you messing it up so you're not retaining what you grew. I'm just tired of hearing people say, oh my God, my hair doesn't grow. My hair doesn't grow. Yes, it is. Yes, shut up. Yes, it is. Shut up. You just don't know what you're doing to keep it. Period. Come on, so you got this. You got this. Now, is that going to be thick enough? What you think? Yeah. And then I was also thinking that when I put them, grab them. I was thinking that when I put them in the section, should I, just so that the knot itself can look fuller, should I split it in two and make two twists and 2 braids and wrap that around each other as opposed to just doing one big one? Maybe. I don't know. But I should part this, right, to make it look neater? Is that what you guys are telling me? And do we have to have a neat part? Is that... Oh, y'all know how I am with parting. I feel like y'all be setting me up. I don't like the part. Let's see. Can we get it good? Okay. We're gonna keep it. That's good. Right? It's a protective style because your ends are completely tucked under. That's another thing. We coming with the facts today, okay? It's not a protective style if your hair is not tucked away on the bottom. Period. Period. I don't care if you put your hair in a ponytail and you don't touch it for the week. That's not a protective style. That is a low maintenance style. That's 2 different things. Low maintenance means exactly what it says. It means that the maintenance is low. Like you don't have to touch it for the week. You're not doing nothing for the week. If your hair is in braids, if your hair is in passion twists, if your hair is in Bantu knots, stuff like that, to where your natural hair is not out into the environment and all that good stuff, that is a protective style. If it's not tucked away, if she ain't tucked, she's not protected. Period. Think of a jacket. Think about gloves. When you put gloves on your hands, this is your hair. You put gloves on, right? You don't see your hands no more. Your hands are protected. That's a protective style. If that's not what you're doing, don't say, oh, I got a protective style on my hair. No, you don't. No, you don't. You have a low maintenance hairstyle on your hair. That's what you're doing, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But learn your terminology. Okay. Now we're going to do some edge control because we like the smooth edges. I'm not going to be done when I need to be done because y'all up here got me talking. Y'all ain't no good. And y'all maybe make that part crooked. We ain't fixing it. I don't care. Oh, ass. Smooth it down. I'm gonna use some gel too. A little bit, not too much. I like this gel. I probably should have got the Shine and Jam, but because this is the style factor, but it's water based, right? Yep, water based pomade. But that's okay. It's all right. No, it's not all right. Let me go get the Shine and Jam. I'll be right back. Y'all told me to. I know. Boom. Old school Shine and Jam. I act like I know what I'm doing. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute that I really think I know what I'm doing. All right. But I think this holds a little bit better. Is this water-based? Yep. But I don't know. This just seems thicker. Even though it is water-based. I want the edges, like I want the roots to stay slicked. Because it needs to last for the whole week. It needs to last for the whole week. So we want to brush. I want to swoop it some kind of way, but yeah. That's as good as it's going to have to get. Because it's not like y'all are helping me. Y'all just sitting there looking. Is that all of it? Okay. Get some rubber bands. I like to do 2 rubber bands at the same time. Because it holds my hair better, holds it tighter. I'm not going to make it too tight to where it's like pulling on it, but I want it tight so that it holds it. And it looks neat. I don't know how many times I wrap these around. I just do it to where I feel like it's tight enough to where it won't come out. And then I just pull 2 sections and just kind of like pull it, and it just tightens it like that. Whatever. I know I said I was going to separate them into, I don't know. You know what? Let's just do one. Let's do one. Let me do one. Okay. So make it nice and tight. And this will just twist up. Easy, 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 right? Everybody knows how to twist. You one over the other, one over the other. That's it. Let me get in there so y'all can see. You really think I was gonna stay like that? So I gotta put another rubber band around it. That's the reason why I said don't put the rubber band so tightly around it. Because when you wrap it, when you wrap the Bantu knot around itself, it's gonna tighten as you're wrapping it. And you don't want it pulling on your scalp. Because then you're gonna get them little bumps. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember them bumps you get when you pull your hair too tight? I didn't put enough hair in here. I already feel it. Yep, so we're gonna make the next one larger. That's what we're gonna do. But again, I know my hair is not super, super long. So they're not gonna be, you know, these knots are not gonna be super, super big. Did I do anything? No. It don't look like it anyway. Trying to wrap it around each other, but I just don't have luck with Bantu knots. I don't know why. Okay. Wait, it's unraveling. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, okay. Whatever. I know it looks like it's going to stay, but it's not. So I got to wrap a rubber band around it. This is so hype. I'm so hype. Okay, so they did not come out looking like little crackhead Bantu knots. They're not the perfect, you know, the most perfect, but it's fine. I love it. We need to turn this light down. Oh, girl. Okay. So regular wash and go, and then we got the Bantu knots. I love the way they came out. I'm so happy. I'm hype. I only did 4 because I feel like that's all it needed. I'm excited. Y'all don't understand how happy I am because, listen, it was a struggle. It was definitely a struggle. I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.